Alright, hey, what's up? It's me, MakeItYes11, and I'm gonna be talking about the, talking about some gaming news from the past 2 weeks that I found interesting, some stories that, near and dear to me. But, yeah. So, if you like this, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and, yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite story is, and, yeah, etc. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking about the Ps5 to begin with, and how it might be your, lucky year. You see, if you don't have a Ps5 yet, they're gonna be coming on the shelves in the next upcoming weeks. The chip shortages are pretty much over, and now it's a chip surplus. And also, not to mention, PlayStation, Sony, they've also done some PS5 revisions, in the past, and hopefully they still do those in the future. These aren't cosmetic changes, so you're not going to see them, but they changed a bunch of internals, and yeah, because of that, they could sell it for cheaper, and less parts means more PS5s. So they're going to be on the shelves, and you're going to see them in store. Pretty awesome. Alright, and sticking with PlayStation news, ps5, which is a PlayStation 3 emulator, can now boot up every PS3 game and it will not be a black screen. Now, this is really impressive and awesome considering how emulating PlayStation 3 games is really hard. So, ps5 is a PlayStation 3 emulator, and not even Sony can do that for PlayStation Premium. And they stream the game still because trying to emulate PlayStation 3 is really hard. Nowadays, everything is kind of like streamlined, but back then a lot of things were not the case. So like even trying to make a game for PlayStation 3 back in the day was really hard for a bunch of developers. Hence, something such as the Gears of War PS3 attempt that didn't work out. If you know about that, you know about that. If you don't, yikes. But yeah, so this is just really impressive and awesome, so I thought I'd just gotta bring it up, And sticking with some PlayStation stuff, I'm gonna be talking about the PSVR 2. If you didn't know, PSVR 2 is going to have eye tracking, and something I didn't think about, that I feel like a lot of people didn't think about, was it can track your blinking. And essentially they've talked about some horror games, and essentially if you blink, the mannequins are gonna move closer to you. That's really scary. And and I just wanted to bring up that the concepts of eye tracking are actually insane, and the idea of blinking and having an enemy or just like anything in general to come closer to you is scary. Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, anyone? Like, yikes. Alright, and sticking with VR news, I'm going to be talking about how John Carmack left Meta VR. Now, if you don't know who John Carmack is, he had a bunch of, he's been in gaming for a long time. He's helped with Doom, and essentially he's just been very long-lasting in the gaming industry, super passionate with what he does. It's kind of a loss that this is happening, and it's just kind of sad to me. But, hey, hopefully he's on to bigger and better things. Alright, gonna get a little bit off topic here and talk about Microsoft and how they're talking about having a cheaper Game Pass with ads, and I don't know. I don't think this is something that I'm willing to do. This isn't something I'm willing to compromise with. I can't imagine trying to play a game, like you go on Game Pass, like, oh, I want to play, I don't know, the next Madden. You click on Madden, and then you just get like an advertisement for like Chevy trucks. Go get your Chevy truck. Don't you have a sweet honey? Boo, 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 boo. And it just goes on. And like, no, I can't. I can't. Could you imagine you're like mid-game, and then all of a sudden, time for your ad break, and it just pauses the game and then just hits you with an ad? I don't know exactly how they're going to implement that or anything, but it seems really, really funny. And hopefully it's actually like well done and not just like a cash grab, because I think Game Pass is doing good right now, so like why would you do that? Makes no sense. Whatever, it is what it is. Hopefully we get more news on that pretty soon. Alright, now I'm gonna be talking about Epic Games and how they're getting sued for $20 million by the FTC. And believe it or not, it's actually kind of a topic that's near and dear to me. It's about Fortnite. I play that game. I've played it on stream for a couple of videos, and this is a little close to home because it's about spending money and spending habits and stuff. In fact, I believe that you can sign up and possibly get some money back. And this goes all the way back to 2017. This is actually insane. I don't know how they're going to really do this or how much they're going to give out or how it's all going to really work. But I've been playing for a long time. I've spent a lot of money. And apparently, FTC and everybody just agrees that they've been pushing it too hard. And maybe I'm a little inclined to agree. I've spent a little too much, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so they're getting sued. I just want to talk about that because let you know, maybe you can sign up and get some money back. And moving on, another thing that's kind of close to me, I played the Forspoken demo, and the Forspoken Twitter has said that they're gonna do some game improvements. They've listened to our feedback. Although I'm gonna say this, the game comes out so they said this last month, and I say last month, but really it was like the end of December. But I just want to know, what can they do in a month? The game comes out on the 23rd. What kind of big improvements can they make? I don't know, and that's a little worrying. I will just leave it at that. So, yikes. Hopefully they can make something, but I highly doubt it. It's a very short time frame for development. And here I'm going to talk about the news of a possible new Nintendo console coming in 2024. This is something that I've said myself that I believe is going to happen, which is why I haven't gotten the OLED or anything. In fact, I'm under the assumption, and I believe, that the Switch OLED was supposed to be the Switch Pro, but obviously the chip shortages happened, and they couldn't do that. Now it's a chip surplus, but obviously it's going to take at least a year or two to actually get everything set up. So 2024 at the earliest, I believe, the new console would come out. With the OLED, I'm pretty sure they're just like, I guess we can still make profits. Let's just ship the screen, because obviously the screen does not cost $50. So they're making their bank. But now I feel like it's kind of like stagnant or like dipping. 2024, I have a feeling, if not a little bit later. I'll probably have some like podcast or something to kind of corroborate this.
I think at one point internally, from what I can understand from talking to different developers, is that there was some sort of mid-generation Switch update planned at one point, and that seems to no longer be happening.
Woo! Next one. All right, so Nate the Hate said that F-Zero might be, coming in 2023. I don't know in what way. I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited about this. I have a Super Nintendo, and I used to play F-Zero all the time as a kid, so heck yes. And again, this is kind of close to me because I did make a 007 video. You should check that out if you haven't. And sorry, I'm so sick. I've used Nate the Hate's podcast as a source. There, that's the best way to put it. So yeah, sticking on Nintendo, I'm gonna be talking about the Joy-Con Drift. You've probably had it. In fact, a lot of people have had it. So I guess the reason for the Joy-Con Drift has truly been figured out now. And Nintendo's statement was kind of lame. They're like, I probably post it here to kind of like just show you, but like, bruh, it's annoying because I had to send in my Joy-Cons because of the drift, and obviously it was free to send them, but it was still annoying to not be able to play my Switch for like 2 weeks. And Nintendo seems to kind of just be pushing it under the rug, especially with that statement of basically saying, oh, we don't have any issue, blah, 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 this is good controller. Hopefully, they're like, for the next console, we'll do better, blah, blah, blah. Like, acting as if, like, they fixed it already. They're like, we've since revised them, but, like, they really haven't. So, I don't know how that's really gonna... I mean, you can't really do anything about it, I guess, but it just seems kind of off. But yeah, if you don't know, it's basically just, like, dust and grime, and it's just kind of the obvious stuff that you're thinking of. There's like a mechanical failure with the analog stick itself. From the inside, it just kind of chisels off and breaks. All All right, this one is just kind of sad. If you don't know, Yuji Naka is the creator of Sonic, or at least he's known as one of the creators of Sonic. He's been indicted. He did a bunch of insider trading, and he got, it's almost like the Yoshi stealing taxes meme, but this is like for real, for real. Yikes. I don't know, I just thought I'd kind of talk about that. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like sad. It's like, dang it. The thing is, it is a crime, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like business crime. So, haha. I don't know. It just sucks, I guess. You love Yuji Naka, you talk about it, but then this happens. Alright, so this one kind of blew me away and kind of confuses me, but I guess they're doing it anyway. So Persona 3 remake is happening, even though Persona 3 Portable is coming to Game Pass pretty soon. And it's already on Steam and stuff, but like, it just seems kind of weird. I guess I'm ending this video with a doozy. Apparently they want to make Persona 3 more like, in line with Persona 5. And I don't know. That's just kind of like me speculating a little bit. But it almost sounds like they're like revamping Persona 3. And I gotta say, as someone who's gonna play Persona 4 Golden, I think that's what it's called, when it comes on Game Pass, and it's kind of exciting me waiting to try out the new improved Persona 3. I feel kind of bad for people who've already played it. Hopefully they do enough changes and it's just like a Persona 3R or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out. I just want to talk about that. Peace, like, subscribe, etc., etc. Pee pee poo poo, peanut.